Hi everyone, my name is Lala and today or in this video I'm going to share my observation about Aris proposal. So let's check it out. All right, here I'm going to review Ari's proposal, and first thing that I noticed from her proposal is that she did well for doing for organizing all the statements for her research, and also she has a good proposal template, which is good. And next point is about the title of her research. I think she, from the title, is very clear, and also I, as a reader, can easily understand what she going to, what was the proposal about, or what she going to do in her research. So it's pretty clear for the title. And next point is about, as I mentioned before, she did well to organize all the statement and also component, which is in here. She also put a table of content and also list of tables and list of figures. So that's a very good step. And then next is about the introduction or the research background. So after I read her research background, it's very clear what her idea about the research. And first, she like write about the wide scope of her research, and then she explain little by little from the big like a knowledge into the small knowledge, where at the end she express about the problem or what the goals of the research, and which is very good. And then but after I have read her research background, in from this point, I, as a reader, can assume the problem of the research already, and that's good for Ari, because she can deliver the problem of the research. But then after that, start from this statement, she add another information for the reader, where that's good thing to add more knowledge or information for the research background. But since from this statement, as a reader can already assume what the problem. So I think is will be make a reader difficult if you put another knowledge about your research, or otherwise it can be going round and around in your research background. So I think from this part you can end your research background, because it's already clear what is the problem and what is the problem, and then you can start from these sentences from what you're going to do related to the previous study or previous phenomenon, and for your research right now. So that's all. And also next point is about the research problem identification. I think that's fairly clear what's going to identify for the research problem, and research limitation is also good, and research questions. So I think Ari need to consider about the grammar and also the spelling of some words, because in here she wrote as a research questions, which give clue that the research question will be more than one because she put S in here. So instead, she write only one research question. So I think Ari need to revise about the error of spelling. Put it is plural or singular. So yeah, that's all about the grammar also spelling. And next one is about the significances of the study. For the theoretically, she clearly mentioned about the research, and but for the practically, especially from this statement, I got confused about her research because first she mentioned she wrote about the aim of the proposal is that she want to analyze the teacher assessment literacy in which level, but in here the significance of the study state that by doing the research, the teacher will be understood the assessment literacy in depth, how to design, how to conduct, and how to give feedback assessment in English learning. So in here, I assume as the reader that Ari going to give a workshop about assessment literacy for the participant in the research for her research So please, Ari, clarify on that part, or please correct me if I misunderstanding of your statement, because I got confused from this statement about your research. So yeah, please clarify if I'm misunderstanding about your research. And next point is about the literature review. I think she did well and right about the argumentation for literature review, which is that she defined about the teacher assessment literacy first, and then language teacher assessment literacy, and then for the small scope is the importance of the teacher assessment literacy, which is really good. And for many times I think she need to consider about the word, which is it is a plural or singular, because I noticed some of the word meant to be plural, but she wrote singular without s. So I think she need to revise on that aspect. And next point is about the research background. As she mentioned, or she write that she going to use two design, which is qualitative and also quantitative. And she did well to explain how she do the qualitative and also quantitative research by state the research setting, population sample, and also data resources. And here I noticed that for the population, she mentioned that she going to choose the participant or the population randomly from school, from elementary school, junior high school, and also senior high school randomly. But in my point of view, or my suggestion is that I think Ari need to be more sure about which school that she going to take as the participant in her research. For example, for elementary school, she can choose a certain school like SD nomor 1, SD nomor 2, SD nomor 3, SD nomor 4. So when she mentioned about that school, it also gave me as the readers prior knowledge of her proposal before going deep into her proposal. So yeah, that's my suggestion. I think she need to write about the schools in here. And then next point is about data collection in simple and also briefly. So that's a good point. And she put references in here, which is I think she need to like edit more about how to write references properly. So Yeah, that's all about my review. First one, she did well organize the proposal with good template. And second one, I think she need to consider some errors, especially in grammar and also spelling, which is well, whether it's plural or singular. And third one is need to add, she need to add the population, like clear a definition of her population, especially for the chosen schools. And also last one is about the references. She need to write it the references properly. She can use online application to do that. So yeah, that's all about Ari's proposal. And Ari, please correct me if I'm misunderstanding about your topic or like about your topic. And yeah, thank you.